Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 3 of Let's Play as Eddard Stark of the North. We are currently in command, so we're going to have to postpone making Arya, or Bran, Rickon, whoever it is. You know, the next one. Just going to check supply limits here, see if we can't find a proper course, proper route to get all these men down. 40,000 troops is quite significant. And we are heading directly into hostile territory here. And as much as I'd like to siege things here and actually like profit from the war, I do just want to engage the biggest army we can find and try to kill people in combat. Looks like Robert has already raised up 40,000 troops roughly in the capital, so he's winning pretty handily. And we just lost our master at arms, Lady Sansa. Sansa Stark. Not my daughter Sansa, but my kinswoman, just some random Sansa. She's no longer master of laws for us. A natural death at age 63. It's unfortunate. We've got Irmgard. Ermigardy. She wants to become Master of Laws anyway. Sounds fine. And she got improved diplomatic relations with that guy who's not happy with us still. And I don't like that we're already suffering attrition. Fortunately, I'm leading the center and I've got the highest marshal, so we're going to reduce it quite a bit. We will see. Do I not have an organizer? I think my Master at Arms, Lord Jor is a organizer. So we could have him command, but we also have an organizer here that I saw. Master Helman of House Tallheart. Not quite as good at organizing. Just out of curiosity, how quick can you make us? Plus 37%. I want to retract Master Lord Jor and just see how fast he can. We were at 37. He can go 46. Yeah, I think we'll do that instead. And we'll have these armies kind of come about in the rear. I don't want to wait for them to all combine because they'll just suffer attrition. Now some pretty interestingly large castles here. I don't think we want to assault them. The key is, notice how skewed the levy versus the garrison is. The levy's huge, the garrison is weak. So in general, you don't want to assault unless the levy leaves. If the levy leaves, you know, in this case 5,000 levy and only 2,000 garrison, you're talking about like 70% of the defense leaving the castle, which would be ideal. We'll lead a flank here and maybe pick up Roderick. Army of Ellery. Let's see if we can find Tywin. Where are you? Leading troops in Byford. So he's in this battle. Let's head down there. Hopefully it's picked a path that will avoid quite a bit of attrition. Doesn't really look like it. My lord, it has come to my attention that Magister Tero has legalized slavery in Pentos. Looks like Tywin was about to win that battle, but Robert managed to reinforce, and now Tywin's getting slaughtered. I'm going to set him as special interest, just in case he ends up getting killed or something. Lysa is still married. Still alive, excuse me. I think Lysa dies. I don't remember seeing Tywin married in the book or the TV series. So perhaps we go and just fight this army then instead. Or, perhaps, instead... Have you gone and led some other troops now instead? Yep, he's in this battle. Yeah, we will continue to rally down to that main engagement. Oh, he's just getting trashed though. Wow. Never mind, we will go this way. The attrition's not too bad. My liege, I have been attending to the wounds of men at your behest. They seem to be much happier now, hearing that their lord would offer his own master to aid his men. Your humble servant. So, thank you, Master Lewin. Masters are most useful. Morale of armies plus 10%. It's pretty significant. Okay, we're going to take advantage of the old bear's ability to mobilize troops here to hopefully catch some fleeing armies. March 13th, March 15th. He's a little bit too quick for me. We'll probably be able to catch him in the next county over. Must have his own organizer. 22nd and 22nd. So we might have to chase him all the way over here to Esgoroth. It is time for me to choose how I want to educate my son, Lord Robb. Well, clearly he will be groomed for command. Buy Rob a horse and a set of armor fitting for his status. Gotta keep reserving money for things like this. We're gonna allow Lord Jeor just to lead the center because he's not a terrible commander. I mean, in fact, he's quite good. Morale, defense plus 23. Heavy foot troops is good. We would probably be better in the center. Well, actually, experimentality is just so random. I just feel good about having the movement speed. My mission to Pinesend has been a success. Wonderful news. Unfortunately, they are reinforcing, and now we have a pretty major battle happening now. So let's make sure these men are rallied to the right spot. In fact, I'll also make sure we have that secondary organizer, Hellman, in charge. Hopefully pick up the pace with this army. And maybe even if we have a third organizer, we can... Yep, Brandon of House Norre. Let's have him bring those troops up. Now, we are technically the aggressor here, but there doesn't seem to be any combat penalties. No river crossings or anything. So it's just a pretty clear heads-up battle. We're fighting Lord Jonas of South Shore, Lord Jason of Seaguard, and Lord Stevron of the Crossing. So all Duke tier characters. We'll slow the game down just in case anything interesting happens in combat. My flank is holding, it seems. Looks like we're... Well, it's really close. And meanwhile, a raven arrives to let us know that winter's coming. The center flank is doing the best, and hopefully what will happen is their center flank falls and then rallies to support mine. The old man we're fighting against, Lord Stevron here. We can't lose to him, that'd be pathetic. Unfortunately, though, the actual troop count shows that we are losing. These troops are probably about a month away. Interesting, so we just gained some more defending troops. I'm thinking that... Yep, King Robert has reinforced us with 13,000 of his own men. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. While you can't tell who it is, it's clear that they must be a highborn noble. While you can't tell who it is, it's Sir Simon of Soshorn. We're positive that's who it is. Charge. As you get closer, you realize the enemy is Lord Stevron. Oh, actually, it isn't. It isn't Sir Simon. It is Lord Stevron of the Crossing. This is the guy that we were fighting against in our flank. How long ago did your wife die? 8253. Quite a while ago. You should have remarried. Huh. Anyway, he ran away. That's right, coward. Run back to the twins. So thank you, Robert, for reinforcing us. We may have lost that battle while waiting for more troops. We've routed the center. Now we are getting a monstrous, absolutely monstrous bonus. 270% flanking bonus in the center. And of course, King Robert took over command of the central flank. So he is here. We are fighting together. We're amazing war allies. Let's go ahead and just help pursue. We're at 98% war score due to these monstrous battles. And we can righteously imprison a number of characters because they are leading plots, apparently. What are all these plots that they're doing? Investigate Waldor Hodor's legitimacy. Waldor? Why would you want to... I mean, this is actually Waldor. This is Hodor. His actual real name is Waldor. But the only word he can say is Hodor. So everyone thinks his name is Hodor, but it's Waldor. Why would you investigate his legitimacy? He's a celibate, huge imbecile. I mean, he's just the nicest guy. He should have much higher martial, I think. For being as strong as he is. But he's kind of dumb. Sir Roderick wants to know. Even my wife wants to investigate his legitimacy. Stop it. Would you stop? Leave Waldor alone. I can imprison my own wife if she refuses. So do we just tell people to stop plotting? I think, I mean, I'm tempted to keep some of these people plotting. Like, okay, this case, this is a vassal's vassal, so this is a great opportunity for us to imprison him, and then maybe release him for the bonus plus 10 opinion with our vassals for being just and all that. But other than that, I do think we want to just auto-stop plots. We'll leave it to the spy master to handle that nonsense. We are at 94%. I don't think we can actually go up to 100% just due to battles alone. In fact, if we added that up, I'd be pretty sure it's more than 100%. It's the occupations of Rosby, Lordsport, and Birch Hall. These down here. So let us assist our liege by assaulting these castles back. They're very undefended. Won't take very long to actually get enough troops to take them back. And it should be enough to maybe push it to 100%. Alright, are we suffering too much attrition? How is it that Jeor, the old bear, has a higher marshal than I do? Oh well, we're at 100% now, so that's good. So yeah, assaulting that back helped out quite a bit. Go ahead and push the button, Robert. End the war. Imprison that bastard Tywin. I want his head before his son can kill me. Of course, we are many, many years away from that actual event in the books and the TV show from actually happening. You know, Lord Tywin's grandson is the one that kills me. It's Cersei's son, which isn't even born. But I still hate them. I hate them with a passion. We'll just continue to lead troops because it's the honorable thing to do. It also gains us prestige. I disable most of the pop-ups, but you do gain prestige from combat, so... And it looks like the war has ended. High Septon was imprisoned. Even the High Septon. Interesting. Was he a part of the war? That's funny. Lord Lucifer. Lord Paramount Tywin of the Westerlands has been imprisoned. Let's see you spit out enough gold to actually ransom yourself, Tywin. I hope he dies in prison. Never let him go, Robert. Now, until the realm gets recombined under the Iron Throne, Lord Paramount Tywin has been released. Why would you do such a thing? Now he's actually defending against Lord Paramount Hoster. So my wife's father, Lord Paramount Hoster, he's trying to go independent. He's trying to break free from the Iron Throne right now. Meanwhile, also, we've got Lord Paramount Roderick of the Iron Islands is trying to break free. Theon's father. Well, it may be possible, actually, considering we don't have any boats. Do we have any boats, do we? I don't have any boats. Do you have any boats? My liege, do you have any boats? Can we offer to join your war? Or will you call me to your war on your own? I think because the war fired while we were at war, I am supported by liege, but I am not in his wars. We should rejoin the struggle. We shall prevail. There we go. Good. So it's a scripted thing to force me to continue to defend him, which is good. Now we get to go beat up my my father-in-law's armies. Seems like the thing to do. It is time for me to choose how I want to educate my son, Jon Stark. It should say Jon Snow, but I don't think that the game will actually allow you to... See, his name is Jon Snow, but it's actually Jon Stark. I think what they did is they used like the... you know how you can be Lord Paramount Eddard of the North and you can like change the names, but he's actually considered a Stark, but his house should be Snow. But anyway, we will groom him for command as well. Just because he's a bastard doesn't mean we're not gonna... budget deficit. That's not good. Suffering a bit of attrition, but you know, it happens. So where do you live, Lord Paramount Hoster? Where are you leading troops? He's currently reigning. He's not even leading troops. I guess we just head straight to Riverrun then. His castle's undefended. Jon Snow is not satisfied and keeps asking for more toys. Teach him some humility. Do we want Jon to be humble? Greedy? Slothful? Let's go ahead and encourage him to play outside. He became diligent. Wonderful. Now, fortunately, we do have quite a few characters that are good at sieging, so once we get there, we'll have Jeor Mormont stop commanding. in favor of someone with some siege value. We are suffering a bit of attrition, actually quite a bit of attrition here. Well, 2.2, I guess it's not that bad. He has his own personal holdings here in Turnbridge and Brandstone. He's actually branded himself an emperor. Kingdom of the Trident. I guess maybe that was like a scripted thing to turn it into one. Even Tywin is helping defend against him now. But we were here first, so we're not going to assault. That'd be crazy. Let's go ahead and put our siege leader in charge. Sir Marlon of House Manderley. We'll split the troops, and actually we're going to siege all 3 of his holdings. Let Jeor bring that army over. And we are getting the bonus from Siege Leader. Good. And there's a man I need to arrest, and another I want to assassinate. My spy master, Roose Bolton, could either help me with the arrest or the assassination, but not both. Generally, I like to arrest characters more often. Let's see if we have another siege leader. Indeed we do. Jory Castle. So when he came of age, I didn't get any kind of a pop-up. That's probably my own fault. Let's go to message settings. What would it be? Character joins a monastic order. It must be in here somewhere. Yeah, I know I turned it off because I didn't care for a while, but in this game I actually do care quite a bit. Stillbirth, intrigue. I'll find it off camera and try to add it back on. Child has lost its guardian. That's very similar, but not quite. Okay, for now, let's just find Jory Castle and we can see what he became. So Jory of House Castle, he became a siege leader, inspiring leader, and I managed to make him into a skilled commander. So hopefully he has the ability to skill up a little bit before we make him into our Master at Arms. That's what he wants to become, but he's not quite good enough to become the Master at Arms. Not over Sir Lord Jeor, the Old Bear. Roderick is even better than he is. But for now, I want you to command some troops for me, please. And let's go ahead and stick Jeor there. And real quick, let's just see if we have, maybe even we get lucky, we have a 3rd siege leader. Nope, not quite so lucky. Alright, JR, you can keep in command. And we'll just siege all 3 of these. In fact, these ones are very undefended. We might even just assault these. 9 days to prepare, 7 days. Although 15%, I think it's probably best to just let them tick. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here, and I'll set those education events to pop up again, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.